This is one that's probably going to make some people unhappy. But as of right now, it's looking like it's Dane Jackson's job to lose. Which, I kind of put the positive spin on it as, we've seen Dane Jackson be an adequate starter. We've seen him be good at times. Kind of that I hate just comparing him to Levi Wallace, but his ability to come in as a late round pick and do the job exactly how they wanted him to do it. And, he's never going to be the freakiest athlete out there. He's never going to be the most electric player. But they love how he's always where he's supposed to be, and, trusting him to get the job done. We've also seen Benford get some run. Elam has also gotten some snaps there. I just don't know what to make of the Elam situation still, and I just feel like he ended last season on such a high note, and even to say, like, I didn't really see bad games from Elam last year. I think he had one against Pittsburgh where he was kind of getting big boyed an awful lot, but that was still pretty early on for him. I thought he had a couple really good playoff games against really good receivers too, and in the Bengals and the Dolphins, just really top-notch receivers. So I was really pleased with how he ended the season, and I was kind of looking forward to kind of just starting this training camp with Elam being the starter, Benford and Jackson being really great depth players, kind of like this embarrassment of riches, but we got 2 first-round picks on the boundaries, and hopefully they stay healthy, and we got good depth behind him. So this early in the game, I don't know if I should make this out as like an indictment against Elam, or, if it's really showing what Dane Jackson and Benford are doing out there, that they're being able to keep a first-round pick off the field a little bit. I'm gonna, for the time being at least, I'm gonna look at this in a positive light of, with how pleased I was with Elam's play last year, the fact that they're still comfortable looking at Dane Jackson, at least from the rip here. And then the play that we saw from Benford last year, I believe he was a 6th-round pick, just kind of outperforming that draft stock. And we've seen that time and time again with these McDermott teams. Levi Wallace being undrafted, Dane Jackson a 7th-round pick, Benford a 6th-round pick, Taron Johnson, I believe, 4th-round pick. Even when you go into Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde, these dudes were like cast-offs from other teams that kind of got a second chance with Buffalo. McDermott really being able to coach up the secondary. So I'm still very hopeful that we get to week 1 and they're able to coach Elam up to the point where they're very comfortable with him being that CB2. And then you get that comfort level that they have with a Dane Jackson in a player such as Elam that also has, that man coverage ability, that just different level speed, and kind of create it all into one package. And if that turns out anything like I think it can turn out, having Trey White and Kyer Elam out there together is just going to be an absolutely lights out pair of cornerbacks. And then you factor that in with Taron Johnson, who's been one of the low-key best players on this team over the last couple seasons. And then your 2 just superstar safeties back there. I think this could easily set up to be one of the best secondaries in the league. And I'm going to hold out hope for that now, but that is definitely the position that I have my eyeballs on the most.